Hey guys, I'm gonna back here for that video, guys. Today we got a custom Houston Texans stadium in Madden 25. So starting off right away, we have a Houston Texans logo on a helmet right here. Starting off this video at midfield. Oh, okay, Houston Texans helmet. Lordy, it's a logo on a helmet. Each end zone has JJ Watt with a Texans logo behind him on both sides of this. And then on the background of the whole entire image, all right, let me see which side is which. All right, so this side is the side. You can see Houston right there. It's technically two players running down the field. It's just a little weird because of the angles and how it's cut off, but yeah, so that is the field. Also, it has a red outline on the outside, and also all the numbers are blue with a black outline on them. All the end zones, I changed the little thing here to it being, what is this? Bulls on, I think it's Bulls on pen, I want to say. 2011 AFC champions, I believe. That is for every single end zone here. So we got that end zone, and that end zone. So change it from what it used to be. We also made all this area right here red, and then the other one's blue. So red and blue, obviously Texans colors. So we did that across the board. I made all the underneath the bleachers, I made this all navy blue. So as you can see, before it was just gray. Now it's actually blue. I think it looks a lot better, especially when it comes to the upper stands, when it blends between the red and the blue. Down below, it's just the black and blue, which again, still looks really good in my opinion. It's like that across the board as we go along. For the Jumbotron, first off, I added the Houston logo right there on the right-hand side and the left-hand side of the Jumbotron. Trying to get a good angle of this. There we go. That's better. All right, so we have that. We also have this Texans right here thing. Actually, no, it says Bulls on Para. Excuse me. Thought that said something else. Anyway, so that's like that for the whole entire Jumbotron all the way around. Up here, we also do have that Bulls on Para thing yet again, all the way throughout the top of the stadium on both sides. As we go along here, let's look at the top here. And let me actually get a little bit higher up here. And there we go. So we have this Texans logo along the ceiling on both sides of the stadium. On that side, and then obviously on the other side. And all it is just that, again, Texans logo with the red, white, and blue, which I think looks really good. Also, the metal of the top of the stadium. So the roof stadium usually is gray, but I made it all blue. So it's all Texans blue throughout the whole entire stadium. So every piece of metal is going to be just blue, which again, like I said, I think it looks a lot better than gray, especially for Texans colors. All right, so now let's go to the locker room. Let's go ahead and go down a little bit. Locker room I kept for majority the same. I did make the sides here red, so the little railings are red. The pipes up here are red as well. So again, like I said, I don't really change too much when it comes to these locker rooms. I did also make that red right there, but I do enough there that it's like, okay, it's a little bit different, but it's not like insanely different. When I first started making stadiums, I think last year, I was going crazy with some of the stadiums. Like I was making them like way, way different. And I think what I've learned is that, you know, I want to add a little extraness to it, but I don't want to take away from what the stadium always is, because like, obviously the stadium as is still a fan favorite and it still looks really, really good. Here's the weird thing. So the top of the ceiling here has that Texans logo that we showed out there on the Jumbotron. So that's interesting, I will say. We have this right here, which actually changed the vendors. So we have Radio Shack, we have Coca-Cola, Radio Shack, Coca-Cola, even more. I also changed the actual, like, not vending machines, but like the glass refrigerators here, I changed that image as well to be a more realistic image. It actually has real stuff in there, not just like a stock image. So that's a little bit different and changed. We also have the Texans logo up here, Texans logo down there as well. Same thing with this. So I made all the bathrooms, it has all the Texans logos and stuff like that. We have popcorn right there. We have Texans logos again. So again, all the vendors, I changed like pretty much everything about them. So this is a popcorn vendor. This is just a regular vendor where it has the Texans logo. We have the Texans right here, the bank. And even on the bank, ATM bank, I actually put it right there too. So this is, okay, so this was what, 2011 AFC South champs. That's what that thing was for. The roof, again, like I said, ceiling is going to be that Texans logo. As you can see on the outside here, we do have that Texans logo right there, but we'll look at the outside in 1 second. As we go along here, again, like I said, that's pretty much, I think, that level entirely. Do we have another level? Thought we had like one more or higher up level. It might not actually give us anything here. Okay, I don't think it does. In here, I made the floor that navy blue color. Also a better example of what I was talking about before when it comes to the actual, like, you know, different advertisements I have set up here. So that's a little bit, again, different than what it was before, which was kind of just a nothing burger. This is a good example of what it looks like on the other side inside the stadium, where it actually has like the real advertisements, Radio Shack, Coca-Cola, stuff like that. I also got rid of like every EA Sports logo possible. The outside of the stadium is a little different. Okay, let's look at this first. First off, I don't know why, but I actually love this so much. The outside thing looks so good, and then the top is just that AFC champion. Oh, it's AFC South champion in 2011. Over here, we have Andre Johnson and TJ Watt around the outside. Not TJ Watt, JJ Watt on the outside of this building, which is interesting. We have the Texans logo on Texans helmet right here on the outside. All the different flags. I just kept them the same. I didn't think really needed to be changed, in all honesty. We have NGR Stadium right here, or NRG Stadium, excuse me. We have Texans on the side here. We again have We Are Texans, and it has that logo on both sides. Down here, I was going to say, I didn't change any of this stuff. Kind of kept this exactly the same, except for in here, which... yeah, just made it a little bit using that Texans logo and that Texans texture there. We have Go Texans, didn't change the bull at all. Kept that kind of how it was. Kept the side advertisements as well the same here. Trying to see what else I changed. I know I did change one more thing I need to look at inside the stadium. We have the Texans helmet right there. And I don't know why that just looks so funny to me. The gigantic texture just looks so much different than I thought it was going to look. I don't mind it. It just looks so much different than I thought it was going to look. On the sides here, we have the Texans logo again, and on the roof as well. All right, so in here, I did actually change the edge walls. So what you're going to see is as we go along here, it's actually Andre Johnson and it's JJ Watt. So let me see if I can get a good side of it. So that's a Watt there. So there we go. So you got Andre Johnson here and Andre Johnson here. And I don't know if there's a good image of JJ Watt. You got Andre again. I don't think it's going to get a good image of JJ Watt. But yeah, so I made it like that. Thought that looked really good. We have this thing up here, which obviously is AFC South champions. And yeah, so just, a little bit of a change-a-rooney. Going to continue to do some of these stadiums. I don't know if I really like the red color on the top there. I think I probably should make that navy blue because it kind of reminds me like a present or something. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.